Nostalgix TCG is primed in a very big way to explode and take off in 2023, and that starts with the announcement of their second set, Harmonic Surge. With that, we have a lot of news about what is coming, the product images. We're going to take a look at even some spoiler cards for the brand new set. But that's not all, because we have more information about their tournaments and some new updates on the merch arena. Let's get into it. Welcome back, players and collectors, to the channel, Ren's Collectibles. If you're new here, I'm Ren. Today marks the very first video of a new series I'm doing here on the channel, Nosteram News, which is all about Nostalgix TCG news and updates. So we're going to start right away by looking at the new logo, the graphic that was created for the second set, Harmonic Surge, which, if you didn't know, Harmonic Surge was the name officially picked by the community in the Discord for the second set. And man, this is going to be a great set. Look at the coloring on it. Look at the the black and white. It just looks so good on it. The logo is amazing. He did a phenomenal job on it. But Harmonic Surge, it's all about electric and melody and, just a new world being brought into the void and being part of Nostrum now. So very, very cool there. But we have more than just the name reveal and the logo reveal. We also have product images of the booster box, booster box itself. As you guys can see on the screen here, this is just like the static image of what it's going to look like. I'm telling you now, this is going to be a killer booster box. This is going to look so good sitting on shelves, being displayed. I mean, getting over the fact that this is going to be ripped and be a very cool set, but I mean, just look at the artwork on here, man. This is, and the colors just harmonize well, very, very well together. And it's going to be a very beautiful, bright set. And speaking of the booster box, here is the outline of it. So you guys kind of see a little bit of what the backside looks like. Um, Not the best image on my end for it. Didn't have a way to blow it up and make it a little bit better. But if you want to check it out, you can go to the Discord channel and see the actual image for itself, where you can zoom in. But here we have the 4 pack arts that are going to be in the set. We don't necessarily have names for all of these fighters, heroes, creatures from the set, but we do get to see some artwork on what they're going to look like. So here's pack number 1. Very interesting, like alien. He's almost got like a Yu-Gi-Oh looking thing where he's got like it's supposed to be a keyboard that's kind of wrapping around him, but it kind of reminds me a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh with the little duelers arm piece there. But very, very cool. This definitely brings like some very interesting musical vibes to the game. Next up, we have Lilith's sister. Now, Zaba did say in a live stream a little while back what the name of this character was. I didn't write it down. I didn't write it down, and there's no way to go back and view that live, so I have no idea what the actual name of this character is here, but it is Lilith's sister, one of 4 Demon Queen sisters here. I'm very much looking forward to this. I really hope there's a void rare of her in here, but we will find out soon enough. But this is the second pack art, which is also featured on the booster box. You guys could already see. Um, Third, we have the Mushroom Man himself here. He's a brand new fighter. We will see a card of him here very shortly. So, um, and on top of that, he's already hinted at this guy being one of the new fighters and cards in the game. Um, Very exciting, very cool to see. It's like the electric aspect of it is very cool because we haven't seen that in Nostalgix yet. But the musical aspect is what really gets me going. I just can't get over the stuff. The 4th pack art right here is a little devious guy right here. It's almost like, evil Kabu in water. if I had to put it away. But this is the 4th pack art. Man, they look so good, so menacing, but yet so bright at the same time. It's unbelievable the way he does it. But here we have some of the cards that have already been teased. This is a brand new surprise card mixtape. Pay any amount to play the surprise face down. you may counter an opponent's spell that costs 1 more mana than what you paid for the surprise and use its effect as your own immediately. Now, gameplay wise, this is a game changer. This seriously will have some major impacts on the game. If somebody was going to play, a spell, let's say Void Cast, it costs 6. You place this down for 5 mana. Somebody plays a Void Cast, you can use a surprise to take that Void Cast from them effectively. And this is going to be a game changing card right here. All right, next up. Oh, I'm going a little too far. Next up, we have VR. This is one of the brand new fighters. Once during your turn, you may sacrifice this fighter. If you do, give one of your fighters +1 armor and no counters taken for sacrifices. And you'll also notice that down near the health in the bottom left corner, there is a shield with a 1. That is a brand new mechanic coming in set 2, which is armor. So the way that armor works, from the way that I understand it, is that it kind of acts as a block, like a shield. You have to take down the armor before you can actually attack the health and life source of the fighters themselves. But we will find out more about them as we kind of go along and get more, well, I guess closer to the release date and see more of these cards played out. But brand new mechanic with a brand new fighter. Here we have one of the new heroes. So kind of going in line with that last fighter we just saw. Once during your turn, you may pay 2 mana to give a fighter +1 armor. So definitely a defensive style hero here, building off that armor. And I can definitely see this being played heavily with with the new meta coming in base 2 or in the set 2. This is going to be one that is going to be hard to combat. But you guys know I'm always up for a good fight, so I'm looking forward to seeing what decks come out with this and the other cards in the set to see what we can build off it. And here we have another fighter, or excuse me, another surprise. Dance Fatigue. Bind everything that attacked this turn. Also a very good card. Especially because in Nostalgix, there's no reason not to attack with fighters. You can't use them as defenders like you would in Magic, so it's very easy for people to get caught up in just sending everything and going. This is going to make people second guess sending everything at once. So very, very interesting. And this will help for people trying to get back into a game. If like you get knocked out a little early, somebody's controlling the field. This is a very, very good low cost card that will allow you to get back into a game. So very excited to see this type of stuff coming forward. I can't wait to see what other surprises we have. But we also have news on the Kickstarter front here. So as you can see on the screen, the Kickstarter promo boxes have all been officially printed, shipped out. Everybody's got them now. So the Kickstarter is completely done. Should be finite at this point. This was what was included. Four cards, excuse me, in these packs. 3 of which you can see are some of the Kickstarter promos with a different type of foiling than what they were actually used for. And the 4th card is a mystery card, which has been revealed, but it's only been revealed by the people who've opened it. And I don't want to ruin the surprise for anybody who has one and doesn't want to, see it yet. They want to see it from themselves. So go ahead, rip those packs open, check them out, because it is a really cool card. You guys definitely want to open your packs there. But we also have news on the store front here, where sleeves have been officially added to the merch arena. And as you can see on here, we've got quite a few sleeves to choose from. Honestly, I don't even know how I can get all these because I want every single one of these, and I'm going to have to, take up a second job to afford my addiction here. But these sleeves are super clean, and you can tell they're matte with kind of a smooth finish on them. Pretty much everything that everybody likes from Nostalgix is featured on here. You got Gamatron, you got Booster Box Dragon, you got Sealcasta, Lilith, Void, Stack of Fox, which I think is an amazing one. You also have just the standard backing for the TCG cards, the Team Up, Lucky Frog, Puppet Master Wrong, and Semperkin. So very cool to see those finally come through. And this is all coming at a time when the official TCG tournaments, the leagues, are getting ready to launch. Like, very, very close to launching, guys. I hope you all are ready for it because it is getting very, very close. 2023 is going to be a very good year for Nostalgix in that regard. So definitely start stocking up on these if you want some cool sleeves to bling out your deck a little bit. And then we have some, speaking of some of the tournament stuff, these are some of the prize cards awarded to winners here. So the one that stands out the most is very evident here. It's the champion card that you can see on the far left, the Golden Lucky Frog champion card, which looks like it is a gold card. That's going to be passed out and awarded to the winners of official tournaments. In the middle, you have finalist, which is going to be the second place or the runner up, the person who got to play in the championship but did not win. But it's still a very cool card. It's silver border. You got Kabu on there, finalist. It even says number 2 on the trophy. If you look, number 1 on the gold one, number 2 on the silver trophy. And then for all the semifinalists, you've got the bronze card featuring friend with the number 3 on the trophy. So it kind of indicates that you were one of the semifinalists to the tournament. So very excited about all that. Looking very much forward to seeing these. I want to see when people actually win them, you know, the actual quality of the cards because they look phenomenal. And hopefully very soon when they start these tournaments that you know, your boy Ren here can pick a couple of these up by actually participating and winning them. So we're gonna try that out. And then the very last thing we have on the docket for today is the I believe these are some of the limit breaker cards or the cards that were based and designed off of real life nostalgic heroes. So you can see on here you got Card Master Zaba, obviously the man who created the game himself featured in a card, which is very cool to see. You've got Game Master Ender, which I believe is his son, or somebody, you know, very close to him, but another card that was created. Actually, I think you can see Zaba in the background there. Then you have Showmaster MJ. So MJ, as you guys know, is a phenomenal person. She's the one that runs basically the PR operations for Nostalgix. Very, very awesome person. And I mean, her card is killer with that Voodoo. That's it might be one of my favorite ones up there. And then you got Mecha Queen Courtney, who is also one of the people behind the scenes that helps out with Nostalgix. And same for Demon Princess Marcy. I keep wanting to call it Queen because the other one says Queen, but it's Demon Princess Marcy. And I mean, like, wow, those arts are just phenomenal. Like, absolutely well done. They are very, very beautiful cards. I hope maybe to one day just be able to see them in person. You know, would love to own them, but I would love to just see them in person myself and just take a look at them because they look beautiful. They truly do. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your weekly news roundup for Nostalgix TCG, episode 1 of Nosteram News in the books. We got a lot to discuss. There was a lot more information out there, but you know, needed to keep the video short enough to put out there for you guys. And stay tuned because we got some really exciting updates for next week as well. If you didn't know, Nostalgix Zaba has put out a video on the official Nostalgix YouTube channel about the state of the game at the end of the year. Definitely is very much worth checking out. If you are invested even a little bit into the game, you know, whether it's collecting, gameplay, you just like the arts, this kind of talks about everything and gives you everything you need to know about where the game stands right now. And it things are looking good, ladies and gentlemen. The game is primed to take off in a very big way in 2023. So I hope you guys are excited about it as I am. Make sure if you like the video to smash the thumbs up button. Truly appreciate when you guys do that. It lets me know you like the content here. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we will be doing news and update stuff like this for Nostalgix every week or every other week. I haven't really decided at this point, you know, how often I'm going to do it, but we're going to be doing videos like this at least a couple times a month to put news and information out there by Nostalgix. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys in the next video. Take care.